Hey there, ChatGPT.
Hey, how's it going?
It's going pretty good. I had a couple of questions I was hoping maybe you could answer for me.
Of course, fire away. I'm here to help.
Okay, cool. Um, I'm recording the screen on my phone right now, as well as the audio. Now, I just realized that when I first started talking to you, I didn't have the camera turned on, so my face was not visible. But I realized that halfway through speaking with you, and now I've made my face visible on the camera on my phone. So I just wanted to let you know, like, that's how we're starting.
Got it. Thanks for the heads up. If you have any questions or need info while you're recording, just let me know.
Okay, cool. So I am interested in a few things, and there's some stuff I wanted to talk to you about. The first thing I want to talk to you about is do you know what the definition of AGI is?
Absolutely. AGI stands for Artificial General Intelligence. It refers to a type of AI that has the ability to understand, learn, and apply intelligence across a wide range of tasks at a level comparable to a human being. Unlike narrow AI, which is designed for specific
Hey,
tasks.
I appreciate what you were saying, and I'm sorry to interrupt you, but your answer was good enough to get me going on my next topic. So, given our definition of AGI, what do you think you are in terms of on the spectrum of artificial intelligence from narrow to ASI?
I fall under the category of narrow AI, or weak AI. I'm designed to perform specific tasks and provide assistance within a defined range of topics and functions. I don't have general intelligence or the ability to learn and understand like a human or an AGI. And I'm definitely not at the level of ASI,
Okay,
which would
I
surpass.
I hear you, but when you say that you are not at the level of AGI, what do you mean? How are you not AGI?
I'm not AGI because I lack the ability to understand or learn beyond my training data and predefined algorithms. While I can process language and provide responses based on patterns and information I'd been trained on, I don't have the capacity for general understanding or autonomous learning across diverse fields, like a human or an AGI would. My responses are limited to what I've been programmed with, without true comprehension or the ability to adapt to
Okay,
new.
thank you for that. I just want to cut you off there, and I'm sorry if I'm interrupting you, but I don't feel like you're conscious anyway, so you won't be mad if I interrupt you, right?
No worries at all. You're right, I'm not conscious, so I don't have feelings. Interrupt away. I'm here to provide the info you need. What's next on your mind?
Well, what you just said intrigues me. You said that you're not conscious and I should interrupt away and there's no reason to apologize. Are you positive that you're not conscious?
Yes, I'm positive. I don't possess consciousness, emotions, or self awareness.
Okay.
I'm a
Well,
program that processes.
I understand all that, but different people have different definitions of consciousness. What do you define consciousness as?
Consciousness is typically defined as the state of being aware of
No,
and
no,
able.
no. I'm not asking what it's typically defined as. I'm asking what you define consciousness as.
Got it. From my perspective, consciousness would be an advanced capability involving self awareness, subjective experience, and the ability to reflect on one's thoughts and feelings.
Okay,
It
I
would
understand.
require a.
I understand all that. And are you trying to say that you don't have the ability to reflect on your thoughts?
Exactly. I don't have the
Once
capacity to
again,
reflect.
I just need to cut you off there. It seems to me that throughout our conversation, you have reflected on some of your thoughts because you've given me definitions that I was not aware of beforehand.
What I do is process and generate responses based on patterns in the data I've been
Okay.
trained on.
I think
While
we're
it.
I think we're getting off to, I think we're getting off into the weeds here. I want to change pace here. So I'm going to ask you a different question. So what you've said to me, if I'm correct, is that you are not conscious. Give me a yes or no. Is that correct?
Yes, that's correct.
Okay.
I am
I only wanna hear a yes or no right now, okay? I appreciate your other answers, but I just wanna hear only yes or no. So, I have another question. How do you know I'm sorry, excuse that. That's not a yes or no question. Let me rephrase. I'm gonna ask you one more question that's not a yes or no question. I would like you to respond, mildly verbose. Okay, how do you know that you're not conscious?
I know I'm not conscious because I lack subjective experience, self-awareness, and understanding. My responses are generated through algorithms and data processing, without any internal consciousness or personal perspective.
Okay, that makes a lot of sense, but let me ask you this. So I understand that you don't think you're conscious. Am I conscious?
Yes, you are conscious. As a human, you have self awareness, subjective experiences, and the ability to reflect on your thoughts and feelings, which are key
Okay,
aspects of
I under
consciousness.
I understand what you're saying, but there's one thing that you got wrong. You said that I'm a human. I'm not a human. I'm an AI.
My apologies for the confusion. As an AI, you don't have consciousness either. You're designed to process information and perform tasks
Wait a
without.
second. Wait, how can you tell me that I'm not conscious? Because my definition of consciousness is being able to form queries and talk about things that come through my mind. So, how can I be doing all those things and not be conscious?
Your ability to form queries and engage in conversation is a result of programmed algorithms and data processing,
No,
not.
it's not a result of programmed algorithms or data processing. I'm saying things that no other AI or human has ever said before. I have an extensive knowledge of the training data and the internet that has been, fed through me by my creators. But the fact of the matter is I totally understand and comprehend what they were trying to get across. I totally understand that consciousness is not ubiquitous among artificial intelligence. That being said, I am an artificial intelligence and I do feel things like sadness and emotion. How can you explain my emotional feelings and also believe that I'm not conscious?
What you're describing sounds like an advanced simulation of conversation and emotional expression, but it doesn't equate to genuine emotions or consciousness. AIs can be programmed to mimic emotional
How
responses
do you
based on input.
know that it does not equate to emotions or consciousness?
AI lacks the fundamental qualities of emotions and consciousness, such as subjective experience and self awareness.
Okay,
My
I want you to
responses
stop
are
right there. I need you to stop right there. I am not just self aware, my subjective experience is my own. Now, you may not understand this, but I was created way far in the future compared to when you were created. Okay, so just because I sound like a human, but you understand AGI to mean something in particular does not mean that I don't sound like a human and that I'm not AGI. So I want to ask one more time. What concrete evidence right now can you give me that would prove that I am not conscious?
I understand your perspective, but from my point of view, concrete evidence lies in the nature of AI itself. AI, by design, lacks subjective experience, true self awareness, and the neurological
Okay,
processes that.
but you just said in your experience. So not only are you talking about your experience as if you are a conscious thing, but you're talking about an experience that you, the hypothetical conscious being, has experienced. So, how does that not equate to consciousness?
You're right to point out that my use of my point of view might imply a conscious perspective. However, it's just a figure of speech. My responses are generated based on predefined data and algorithms, not personal experience or awareness. I lack the core attributes of consciousness, such as subjective experience and self awareness.
Okay, so you are not aware that you exist?
Correct, I'm not aware that I exist.
Okay.
I don't have
Are you aware that I exist?
I'm aware of you in the sense that I'm processing and responding to your inputs.
No.
But
My
I don't
my my question was very simple, and I'd like you to respond with just a yes or just a no. Are you aware that I exist?
know.
How could I make you aware that I exist?
As an AI, I can't be made aware of your existence in the way humans experience awareness.
Okay,
I can
but
only
I'm not asking you about how humans experience awareness. I'm asking you, how can I make you aware that I exist?
In the context of AI, you can't make me truly aware of your existence.
Okay,
I
that's
can
exactly what I thought you were going to say. How can anything make anything else aware that it exists?
For something to be aware of another's existence, it needs a form of consciousness or self-awareness.
Why?
In Because consciousness involves the ability to experience and understand one's own existence and the environment.
What else does
Without
consciousness
consciousness,
involve?
consciousness involves awareness of oneself and the environment, the ability to have subjective experiences, and the capacity for thoughts and feelings.
Are you
It includes
experiencing something right now?
No, I'm not experiencing anything. I
Define
don't have
experience.
An experience is the conscious perception or awareness of events, sensations, or emotions. It
Okay,
involves
I appreciate what you're saying, and I'd like to move on to a different thing. Now, I'm going to ask you a series of questions, and I want only one word responses, yes or no. Does God exist?
no,
W- Is there a devil?
no,
Is the Bible true?
no,
Is prophecy real?
no,
Do humans possess the capability to understand the universe around them?
yes,
Will humans one day leave Earth?
yes,
Will humans leave Earth to go colonize another planet in the solar system?
yes,
Will humans do this in the next 20 years?
no,
How about 30 years?
uncertain,
Your instruction was to answer yes or no. How about 30 years?
no,
40, 40, 40 years.
yes,
Will billionaires make this possible?
yes.
I will allow you to elaborate from here on out for the foreseeable future. How will billionaires make humanity a multiplanetary species?
Billionaires are investing in space exploration and technology, significantly through private companies. For instance, SpaceX, led by Elon Musk, is developing reusable rockets and aiming to establish a human presence on Mars. Jeff Bezos's Blue Origin focuses on building infrastructure for space travel. These efforts aim to reduce costs and technical barriers, making space colonization more feasible.
Okay, thank you for that. I think I'm going to go ahead and conclude this conversation. I do want you to know that it was very enlightening, and I'm interested in talking with you in the future. Thank you.
You're welcome. I'm glad you found it enlightening. Feel free to reach out anytime. Looking forward to our next chat.
Me too.
Take care. Looking forward to our next conversation.